Hey, what is up, investors? Jason here. So in this video, we're going to be talking about these blockchain miners. Of course, Riot, Marathon Digital, Hive Blockchain, HUD8, CleanSpark, Argo, SOS, etc. Now, we have seen a big hit come with the whole cryptocurrency space with China, and also, other big influencers have also done some things that have also hurt the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum here over these last few months. Now, in general, though, the main thing has been China. China has been the one that has really hurt the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum with their crackdowns on mining. Now, I'm very bullish on these miners. I'm invested in the miners that have a whole lot of potential, in my opinion. These are ones that, majority of these are actually, Canadian, and ones that are based out here in the United States. But there are some that I do follow that are in China as well. Now, the thing here is that China has done its damage, in my opinion. There's been a lot of selling off in China. We've seen the mining that's been going on in China really taper off with the crackdowns there. And now, in my opinion, this market is becoming more and more open. And especially for these blockchain miners that I invest into, in my opinion, these guys are really going to be dominating once the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum does start going up even more, because think about that hash rate being easier. They're mining more and more Bitcoin during that time with that hash rate easier, with the less competition out there mining with them. So I think that they're going to be the really big winners when it all comes down to it. Now, what I'm thinking here is that the whole market that has been hurt, by everything going on in China, I think we're going to start seeing that market turn around. I think that we're going to start seeing the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum and Cardano and Dogecoin, etc., all start going up, because I think that the FUD that was there from China is now starting to taper off. And now we're starting to see a lot of bullish activity coming in Bitcoin and Ethereum that I think will be very positive for the crypto space, and especially the entire blockchain space. So there's a bit that I want to talk about in this video. So as we get to it, if you guys don't mind, smash, destroy, annihilate, or just gently press that like button. Helps me out a lot with the YouTube algorithm, helps spread the videos to more people that might find it interesting, and subscribe if you have not already. And if you're interested in being a Patreon, helping support this channel even more, and joining the private Discord, I have one. Link is in the description. Thank you to all the Patreons. Now let's get to it. Now, looking at Bitcoin over these last 30 days, we can see that it is starting to trend back up from recently being down just about 5 days ago, being down under $30,000. So at the time right now, Bitcoin is above $34,000. So we've seen it move up about $5,000 in the past few days. So that is great to know that, and that is really good. Now, there are things going on with Bitcoin, which I'll get to in a minute, but let's just quickly go over to Ethereum. Now, also with Ethereum, we have also seen this trend up of about $400 over these last couple days. Also, about 5 days ago, Ethereum was down, trading for around $1,700, and now we're seeing Ethereum trading for close to $2,200. So it's making some really nice moves at this moment. Now, we've also seen this trend into Dogecoin, which Dogecoin now is trading close to 20 cents. But recently, just a few days ago, Dogecoin was trading for about 16 cents for a time there, even going down actually as low as 15 cent mark. So Dogecoin has been trending up a little bit more, still very low, much lower than it was previously, but still looking better. Now, looking at Cardano, same thing. We've seen a nice rebound between all four of these. Now, also over the last few days, we've seen Cardano also make some trends up here, making some really nice moves, going from a price of around $1 to now being traded for $1 and about 24 cents at this moment. So really nice transition there, seeing it going up about 25%. Now it's starting to sound more and more like a lot of this fear that we've had with Bitcoin, though, is kind of just moving away now, as we have some of these larger whales now going back into buying more Bitcoin. We have recently that event, the B word, that had Elon Musk, Cathie Woods, etc., talking about Bitcoin. And in that event, that really helped drive even more interest in Bitcoin. That really helped out this recent bull run that we are seeing going on, as well as the recent ETF RIGZ, RIGZ, that is for the blockchain miners, and also has some of the chip makers like AMD and Nvidia in that. Now, that's another positive for Bitcoin and Ethereum, because what that does is that is now an ETF that is catered to the miners that are holding a lot of this Bitcoin, and it's just really generated around these blockchain portions of the mining of Bitcoin and Ethereum, etc. This is a big factor to the possibility of there being a Bitcoin ETF, which many of these very large firms, very large institutions, they're looking to be being the ones that have one of those out there. That is a big driving factor to Bitcoin. And that is something that is going to be huge for crypto once the SEC does approve that. And I think that will just continue a run. Now, looking at Bitcoin on July 19th, when Bitcoin had dropped below $30,000, there was a lot of selling off activity that happened during this time, but there was also a lot of will activity that ended up happening after that. So as the price dropped down to $30,000, there became a large amount of buying activity. So on July 20th, large amount of buying activity, followed by no selling off, and then another increase in buying activity, followed by even more buying activity, and then some profit taking, which is what happened here. But as we further get down into the week, we see that there was more portions of large buying activity, and these huge spikes here. This is basically like a whale buying Bitcoin or an institution buying Bitcoin, and large amounts coming in and helping to send that price up even more. And as you can see in the graph, there is no selling off that had followed it. And going into even more into July 23rd, we can just see that the buying activity had continued, followed by not a whole lot of selling activity. So the volume in Bitcoin at this moment is very positive. There's not a lot of people that are going out and selling their Bitcoin. Pretty much people at this moment are holding on to it. So this could be a really good sign, but it could also mean that there could be a good amount of selling off to come, as profit taking is a very common thing. But that is all waiting to be seen. But there is a lot of Bitcoin that is held by these whales and by people that have Bitcoin in IRAs and these blockchain miners and so on and so forth. So I think as we're seeing the possibilities of a Bitcoin ETF being more of a thing that could be a reality, I think we're going to start seeing more of this activity here, more of this buying up of Bitcoin, because I think the selling off that was going on in China, I think that that's starting to really fizzle out. And I think that now we're going to possibly be seeing a really big bull run here, in my opinion. Now, something cool that's happening right now at the Olympics is for El Salvador. They're representing Bitcoin at the Olympics. Some broadcasters, one in South Korea, broadcasted an image of that represented the country and used Bitcoin as the image. And this is another thing that's really cool that's going on right now. And the broadcasters' use of Bitcoin to represent El Salvador, signifying that the Latin American nation is recognized as a Bitcoin state ruled over. So this has other countries interested in what El Salvador is doing. And maybe through the Olympics here, this can help other countries also want to adopt Bitcoin. That could be something that could be very possible. Of course, it's going to have to be waited to be seen how El Salvador reacts to it. Now, looking at the blockchain miner stocks here, for example, Mira. This stock over the last 52 weeks, its high was $57, and currently it's trading at around $24 at the moment of time of making this video. So there's a whole lot of room right now for the stock to grow, to double, to get, or to more than double, to get where it was at its highs. And when we're thinking about how much more Bitcoin that Mira is currently mining than it ever has before, when Bitcoin was at these much higher prices, in my opinion, when we do start seeing this bull run start going up even more with Bitcoin, we could easily see this price of Mira stock go way above where it was at on its 52-week high. Same with Riot, who over the last 52 weeks, or I mean, technically just back in February, Riot stock was trading for above $79 a share. Currently, is trading at about $28 a share. Has a whole lot of room to go to get to those highs. And same thing, it's mining a lot more Bitcoin right now than where it was at previously. Now, other miners, primarily these Canadian miners like Hut 8, for example, they're mining a lot of Ethereum. So they're also mining Bitcoin, but they're also mining Ethereum. So there's a whole lot of room, in my opinion, for Hut 8 to really go up. Now, looking at where Hut was at its highs, $13 a share, currently at $4. A lot of room for Hut to grow. Same with, of course, Hive Blockchain at its highs, $5.75 and currently trading at $2.18. And this is actually my largest blockchain miner holding. So there's a lot to really play here. And so when the price of Bitcoin does go up, or the price of Ethereum does go up, for the amount that they're mining now, I really think we're going to see these things skyrocket well above the highs that they were at back in February, March. I can see them going way higher than that. And so hopefully we do see Bitcoin and Ethereum start running up even more. I think that's going to be a very big thing. And I think these blockchain mining stocks are ones to watch. Now, none of this video is financial advice. This is just my own opinion. So please do your own research. There's a lot of risk involved in this, obviously. So please do look into all these articles and get educated on everything that I'm talking about here. But anyways, I'd like to hear your guys' opinions about these blockchain miners, about Bitcoin, about Ethereum, Cardano, Dogecoin, etc. What are your guys' thoughts? Do you guys think that we're going to start seeing the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum and the other cryptocurrencies going up from this point? I think that the bull run is just around the corner. I think that we're actually probably already getting into it at this moment, and I'm hoping that it's going to continue. So we'll have to see. So with that being said, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. New videos coming out on my channel all the time. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in the next video coming very soon.